Okay, here we have a game between Boriss and sigm. Boriss is black, sigm is white. Here everything is okay. Everything normal. Yeah, this move, it's not a good move. Like, this is not a Joseki in this case. This is a Joseki if after that we can normally extend. In this case, since we are already blocked, this group is becoming really heavy for white, and it's not easy to leave. And on the right side, it doesn't have enough eye space, so it's gonna have to run, and it's going to be a tough fight for white. So normally something like this would be an old Joseki. So we played like this some time ago. But it's not played anymore. It's not played anymore, although it's still not that bad. It's still not that bad for white because he does get a wall. But the thing is, right now, when we play something like this, we want to do a running fight between three groups. This, and between four groups. So that would be the idea, the modern idea. Although still this would be playable. The easiest way for white, because right now white is really heavy, and now he is adding another weak group, because we can consider this a weak group. So right now it would be a tough game for white. So for example, right now, if black just split, if white saves one group, then the other one is in trouble. Like, it will most likely leave. For example, I don't know, something like, maybe not something like this, but for example, something like this, right? Maybe black even might play something like this. So basically, this white, right now I'm not sure if it will leave, but even if it will leave, black gained a lot on the outside. So even like this, white, it's quite good situation. White managed to settle both upper side and the right side. But still, I would call this good for black. So yeah, so the black idea should be to just think that right now white has two weak groups, so just split, and white can't take care of both well, because he will get two moves against one of the groups. Two moves is a lot. So okay, and now split. So right now white creates another weak group. So now we have one, two, and third weak group. Right now, managing, like, let's just say black played this one, which he should have, and I'll get to why in a second. So right now, white has three weak groups. So, well, he might add move to two of them or max. Okay. And when we have three groups, we can basically think that one of them will be dead. So if white is split like that, basically white chooses which group is going to be dead in a second, because black will get 2 moves against it. So okay, and yeah, that's right now. When white plays here, black's shape is very awkward. Like, most likely he would play this empty triangle, and we, if we can, we try to avoid it. So maybe shape-wise, black didn't play a good Kasumi. So right now, just because there is this annoying peep that makes black's shape not too good, like really awkward, most likely black would like to play this move again. But then why this peep? We can just play here and everything is fine. So this is okay. Yeah, this is too much. So like white tries to settle all of the groups. It's not possible. We gotta choose one. Like, we let black choose that he is going to let us live here, and he will kill this stone. Okay, it's good because this group is quite big. So that's the group we wanna rescue. Most likely this would be the best option. So right now white can sort of connect 2 of the groups, and this group probably will die, but hopefully on a quite small scale. And we are on the outside, so you can even think about these 3 stones as kind of possibly a wall. So since we had 3 groups, that's quite a good result. So this is just too much, like, yeah, and we are saving the 1 stone when we also on the other side have not so small group. Like black, if for example, where did white play? Here, okay, in this case, yeah, so so right now black can just kill white, and in many ways. If he plays here, white on the upper right is dead. If he plays here, most likely also. He can also play something like this. So yeah, white chose wrong side to defend, definitely. And also he was like, no, okay, this is a good move. So maybe, yeah, and also white couldn't find time to just screw with black's shape. Yeah, that would be the way to go. Like, best result for sure. Right now, white is still struggling. So white added stones to this one. Right now, this 1 stone is just a heavy group. Like, he added 3 stones already, and they still don't have eyes yet at all, nor points. So white is in really big trouble. Black played here. I'm not really sure why. He could just play anything here and it would be just tapped. And not only this group is dead, but also he has influence on the upper side. So I'm not sure white right now would play something here, because right now black can think about, for example, building something on the upper side, and since we have this wall, black can be quite aggressive here and not worry about anything, because it's white who will be having troubles. In this case, if white, this move would be normal. In this case, we have still weak group to attack, and we have place to gain the points. So right now, to be honest, I think it would be very hard already for white to come back. But black went into the corner. It's still big. It's probably the biggest point aside for thinking about weak and strong groups. Yeah, and this move is not too good. We don't want our opponent to be able to turn like this, because right now black has to like this. Doesn't really matter, but anyway, sooner or later black has to also add a stone here, and white will get a wall here. And here we have white stone and an empty side. So this would be something like this, or even as in a game, although in the game a bit less. But for example, like this, white can try to be a bit greedy, and maybe he will be able to come back with some big moya. So we don't want to be close like this. This move, the problem with this move is that the ladder doesn't work. And so black could have just cut, and white can't really do anything about it. So basically this stone goes like this. Wait for it. Okay. So like this. Yep. Like this. And then he connects to black stone. So black can just cut. And the only thing white can do is just give up those two stones. Like he still got influence, but in this case, well, why did we play something like this, right? So most probably it's better to either try and attack this somehow, or try to strengthen our own group, which would make it possible for us to play on both sides. Also, still living with this group is probably the biggest. So yeah, because to be honest, if any time here, if black plays here, I feel like even if he dies here in the corner, it's still going to be a very tough game for white. So this group is just huge. Like any move here for black. Yeah, so again, white had to give up this group. I think something like this might work, maybe earlier. Or maybe something like this. Like, why could this work? It's because if black tries to cut, then we can give this Atari and connect, and black can't cut here because it would be self-Atari. And that's why maybe white could have escaped like this. But yeah, right now white died. But to be honest, even if black died here, again, anything here, right now maybe even this one, even if black dies here, I think black is still ahead. Like white created so many big groups that he paid the price. Yeah, and right now, again, even if white would leave here, like, let's assume that uh, white leaves here, black just, okay, let's even assume that white leaves here. It's still, the influence of black is really strong. It's huge. Like on the upper side here, whatever he plays, so for example something like this, and I don't think black can lose this game. But yeah, here white died. Besides that, so it's probably, yeah. So basically right now I think it's game over. Like white can try, and he probably did, but I don't think whatever happens, white can do anything. Black doesn't have any weak groups, and so black can just play take territory, for example, yeah, maybe even here, or just like maybe not like this, maybe just split side like this, and again, basically if black doesn't die, he cannot lose. And so I think that would be everything about this game, because later, well, it's impossible for white to come back, whatever happens. So that would be everything about this game.